Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Quinn Connell and I'm a junior. I'm number 11. I play point guard. I've been playing basketball since second grade. I also play soccer and lacrosse. I'd like to go to college either at CU or maybe somewhere on the West Coast. I will not play sports in college and just focus on education. In 10 years, I see myself being happy and just doing what I love. Outside of school, I'm also involved in too many hours of video games and binge watching Netflix. My favorite subject in school is either math or right after math, which is lunch. Favorite movie is The Hitman's Bodyguard because it's got lots of action and also has lots of comedy in it. Last summer, I carried a tree up a really big mountain with my soccer team for some reason that I don't know. My goals for this season are to win Western Slope and win a couple playoff games also. My goals for life are just to be happy and do what I love. What I will remember most about being a sailor is all the friendships I've made. I'm Quinn Connell, I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Carly. I'm a senior. My number is 33, and I play a forward. I've been playing for about 9 years. I'd like to go to college, but I'm not sure where. And if I get the chance to play in college, I'd love to.
Hey, Blodden, Don's out there.
Okay, Monica.
And they hold courses for PTs who want their CFMT certification. My favorite subject in school is probably English. My favorite movie is Tammy because it is hilarious. Last summer, I just worked and I went to basketball camp. Over the summer at basketball camp, we went to Allstate and we played like 3 games every day and we won one, so that's good. I fell a lot, so I got a whole bunch of banged up knees. My goals for the season are just to win games and just get better at everything that we need to work on. My goals in life are just to be successful and happy and just doing something that I love. What I will remember most about being a sailor is pretty much every memory, every season that I've had with all my friends. I'm Carly, I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name
is Carter Easted. I'm a freshman. My number is 2. I play point guard. I've been playing for 5 or 6 years. I also like football, but I don't really play it anymore. I like to go to college somewhere in state, maybe MSU. I hope to play in college, but I don't know. Outside of school, I am also involved in sports. My favorite subject in school is math and science. My favorite movie is Land of the Lost because it's funny. Last summer, I played sports and just had a good time. Favorite memory from last summer is probably just hanging out with my friend, going downtown. My goals for this season are to just do good and don't get down on myself. My goals for life are to be a pilot. What I remember most about being a sailor is how nice the upperclassmen are. My name is Carter Easted. I'm a freshman and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, I'm Joanna Allison with Allstate. My husband Brett and I are excited to bring Allstate Insurance to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you protect all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local insurance advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Stop by the Allison Allstate Agency in Steamboat on 5th Street, right across from Mahogany Ridge for a free quote, or Google us at Allstate Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Sports on FM. This is 98.9 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
Hello, everybody. I'm Malone Epstein, live here from Steamboat Springs High School as we are set for the Steamboat Sailors to take on Montrose. Hello, everybody. I'm Malone Epstein. I will be joined by Blott and Chase here in a few minutes High School as the starting lineups were just announced for the Sailors. Jake Berry, Quinn Connell, Tyler Doyne, Mac Riniker, and Aiden Knaus will make up your Steamboat Sailors starting roster tonight. And here we are, guys. Get set for tip-off as Montrose has come here. Early game in the shootout, but one of the biggest as Steamboat is just coming off a tough road loss from Ponderosa as Montrose has where they played great in that one. Just couldn't get it going though. As Steamboat is just coming off. Here we go now, Vlad Choice. Road loss from
excellent job with the left hand on the roll from Connor Imus, and he'll go to the line here trying to reel back your Steamboat Sailors lead. Steamboat is donning their home white uniforms, red numbers, black trim, and they are right to left on the radio dial here to start things off in this first half of play. 7-2 lead. That shot from Imus from the line, not good. It's going to be rebounded well by Doyne, and he finds Connell in there on offense. This is Jake Berry near side, just outside the three-point line. Works to the middle of the court now, swings it to that far side where Quinn Connell waits. Back to the middle to Riniker. Over near side, Tyler Doyne. Big man's going to just switch the court up, getting Jake Berry far side. Three-pointer's good. And then Jake Berry knocking it down, bringing his team to double digits. 10-2 lead here, and a Montrose possession at the other side of the court as Montrose tries to find something offensively. Right now, your Sailors doing an excellent job. It looks as though they're starting off in the man-on-man coverage here defensively. Imus drives. That's going to be a foul against Quinn Connell. He didn't have his feet set, and so maintain possession for Montrose.
Yeah, Jake Berry and Aiden Knaus both notching 5 here early in these first few minutes of this one as they take a 10-2 lead with 4:25 left in this first quarter of action.
Where was Jake's first one from?
No, he just had a layup, fast break. Here we go now as Montrose has the ball. Imus tries to take it in. That's going to be out to Eckerman. Back to Imus. Imus finds Jennings in the far corner. Back out to Sean Alex. Sean Alex throws a move in the paint, almost misses his receiver, and he'll find Imus back in. They keep driving here, and that's going to be a 3 ball from Sean Alex, rebounded by Montrose as it went off the iron. Montrose ball once again.
Frosty hit a 3 and a layup as well?
Yeah, that's right. Both 2 back-to-back fast break points for the Sailors early in those first.
Where was he?
Right.
All right.
And
we're trying some
as we were talking
fancy new stuff here. We're trying.
New app trying to track the points for us. So as that ball from Montrose just kind of went out of bounds as we were talking, and it looks like Sailors will switch up and take possession. Dawson Lindquist going in here for the game for Aiden Knaus, as he'll take a few minutes to breathe. I think he's got one foul early. Jake Berry now taking up near side of the court. Jake Berry looks for his open man. Finds Ethan Piles, the sophomore. He had a few good big games last week as we were down in Roaring Fork. Ethan Piles now shows off his ball handles, wearing number 23 like Michael Jordan. And I think that call right there was that a travel?
I think it was a carry.
Ethan Piles carries, so now it's Montrose ball as we have Sean Alex taking it up the court.
And they'll work it up court quickly, and they're trying to find a little counterattack here. Once more, it's Imus. He looks to really be one of those key cogs offensively. They're going to try and get going here. But Montrose struggling against a really strong Steamboat D. It looks as though we've got a jump ball. Steamboat possession, 10-2 lead with 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in this first quarter of play right here on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. Also, you can watch this one on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. It's going to be Piles. Long ball. Nice pass to Lindquist. He drives. He's up, but no good. Rebound is going to bounce around, and Imus takes over from Montrose.
Imus now with Ethan Piles guarding him. He drives the lane. Instead, passes it out to Jennings, who takes a 3 ball. And that's going to be a nice rebound there by Dawson Lindquist, who just missed the open layup. He finds Tyler Doyne on the outlet pass. Tyler Doyne driving in. Easy bucket there for Doyne as he notches his first 2 points of the game. They really needed to get him going last week as he had 6 and 7 points in those games. Now we're back with Montrose ball as the Sailors have a 12-2 lead. We have Imus driving the inside. He passes it out to Terrell. Terrell now with Riniker guarding him. Back out to Alex. Alex out to Imus, far near side. Deep 3 ball there, and he's going to get that one. He was about 3-4 feet behind the 3-point line, and he just buried that.
That's from range, as we like to say. Here's Ethan Piles, the other end of the court. Steamboat's going to drive. Piles, great little roll, but didn't get it to drop. And it's going to be a rebound by Montrose. Nice job working it up court here by Sean Alex. Another 3 chance. This from the near side corner. Also not going to go. And Piles with the quick rebound for Steamboat. He's just going to slow things down somewhat as the Sailors come back the other way. 12-5 the lead with just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Here's Doyne for 3 from the near side corner. Rebounded well by Lindquist. Back up. And that putback is going to be put down for 2 more points, and the first of its kind from Lindquist here this evening.
Good job there by Lindquist, the sophomore, who's coming off the bench here early as we have Montrose back, moving left to right on your radio dial. Imus now takes the lane, and that's going to be a foul on Jake Berry as he took the charge there.
Couldn't quite set his feet. It looked as though he was close to it, but that's going to be an defensive foul against Berry. Looks as though that's his first one, only of the game.
Yeah, so here we go as Imus is going to throw this one in. Sailors playing lockdown defense here early with a 14-5 lead. He's going to toss it right up there to Caleb Mott. Mott now back. That's going to be, that is Cade Terrell with the 3 ball from the corner there. Gets another 3 for Montrose. As 14-8 now. Sailors back on offense. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Ethan Piles now back out to Riniker. Riniker finds Piles inside with a nice easy layup there. Great offensive ball movement there from the Sailors as we have 45 seconds left in this first quarter of action as a lot of the bench players for Montrose have come in. And there's a scrum there on the ground between Tyler Doyne and Connor Imus, and they're going to give that to to Montrose.
Yeah, I mean, a good call there. You can't really do it. It looked as though Doyne, in his pursuit of the ball, kind of rolled under the player, so a good call. The hometown fans here not too excited to see that one go the other way because the initial call was a Steamboat possession, but Montrose does have the ball nonetheless. 40.5 left in this one. That's 40 seconds and a little bit more here in quarter number 1. 16-8 Steamboat lead, and Montrose with possession. They finally got a little bit of offense in the last couple minutes. They'll go for another 3-ball far side deep corner. Not going to go, but the rebound is picked up by the boys in red. Steamboat, of course, in their home whites. Again, the right to left on 98-9. Here comes a Montrose possession. They extended it with a nice little offensive rebound, kicking it out to the near side, and beyond the arc once more. Imus has this, middle of the court here, didn't like his shot, and will tick this one down to under 10 to go in the quarter. Swung it outside, and the shot is another 3-ball that's in and out, and here's Riniker, didn't have much time, half-court shot, it heaves it up and almost drops in. Great job from Mac Riniker on that attempt, but a couple shots that are off the mark from both sides to finish out this first quarter of play. Do want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. The Yampa Valley's Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. As well as Steamboat Dental Center, Mountain View Car Wash, and Russell's Auto Salon, all proud supporters of Sailors Athletics. Lowen, what a great start for Steamboat. 7-0 stretch there in the early going, and really they locked it down defensively. Towards the tail end of that quarter, I think that it was just that man defense that was kind of wearing them out a little bit. They may have to see a little bit of some zone action just to give their defenders somewhat of a break. What would you say? Absolutely, I completely agree with you. Hot start there for the Sailors as they kind of got everybody in on the action. We have 4 different players, 2 of them sophomores, putting up points here early, with Jake Berry and Aiden Knaus leading the way, each with 5 and a 3-ball. So Sailors lead 16-8 as we get set here for second quarter play. Sailors looking to keep up this hot hand with the athletics here. We've got girls and boys basketball both going on tonight. The hockey team starts tomorrow evening. They're going to be heard on our brother station, The River, KCOQ. And that is tomorrow evening, puck drop, I believe, 7:30 as they take on Chaparral. So it's great because this is one of the busiest sporting seasons for us at KTYV. Should be fun. Colorado and Tampa Bay right now, I think, are all tied up at 2 apiece as well. That's, of course, in the NHL. Montrose has a possession out of this timeout. They're going to swing it out to the far side beyond the arc. Back to the middle of the court, almost at field. Sean Alex had it, gave it to Imus, back to Alex, and that pass intercepted by Doyne. He got a fingertip on it, and it translates to extended possession for Montrose offensively. Looks as though going to take this one in is Cade Terrell. Terrell goes across the back court with that feed in as he found Sean Alex. Legal play, as of course that's the inbound. 6:56 to go. Second quarter of action, 18-8. Your Steamboat Sailors on top in this as it's a possession for Montrose, looking to claw back into it. Alex gave it off to Terrell. Back to Alex near side, well above the top of the arc, but at the top of the key, I should say. Well above the 3-point arc. That's where I was going with that. Here's Terrell now, far side of the arc. Goes to the middle of the court here. Backtracks, didn't like what he saw against Quinn Connell. Dishes off near side now to Sean Alex. Back to Terrell. Terrell goes inside with a pass, kicked right back out. It looks as though this is kind of that shell offense that you were telling me about. 3-ball, and that's going to drop in. Nice job from, it looked to be Cade Terrell on top, and he gets the 3 to drop. Yeah, they're just trying to shorten up that lead here as Quinn Connell drives in for the layup. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Montrose. Montrose now. Sean Alex taking it up the court. They have Jordan Jennings, the 5'9" freshman, on the court for them, number 12, as he's proven to be an asset this year. And after over and back, it's going to be Connell on the throw-in to Jake Berry, the senior point guard. He finds Doyne on the far side corner. Doyne to Knaus with a hand in his face, tries the 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Montrose. Work the other way as the boys in red try and find some more offense. Looking for a little bit of a run here. They've got 3 on the board. Now what looked to be a quick little travel there, not called. It looked as though there was a double hop from Cade Terrell. Sorry, that was Connor Imus, but play goes on. 5.5 to go, second quarter play. Imus kicks it outside. Another 3-ball attempt for Montrose. And honestly, if they go against Steamboat in the threes, they're not going to win this game. Great job from Doyne driving. Looks as though it's going to be called as a travel, though. And so an unfortunate little series there. Doyne got kind of tangled up with some feet of a Montrose defender and goes down to the court, traveling called, and it looks as though we've got Ethan Piles having checked back into the game here. Quinn Connell will take a quick breather.
Yeah, Montrose has possession now as Imus finds Alex at the top of the key. Imus now with Ethan Piles and Reneker on him. He passed it off to Terrell in the far side corner. Back to Alex, Alex tries to make a move, finds Terrell once again. Terrell with Doyne on him, finds Alex, and he shoots a 13-footer. That's going to be no good. Rebound by Jake Berry as Sailors look to slow it down a little bit here with 4:50 left in this half. Doyne now at the top of the key, out to Ethan Piles, near side corner. Back to Jake Berry. Jake Berry finds Reneker. He calls out a play, wants movement, doesn't get it. Here we go. Ethan Piles, cross-court pass to Jake Berry for the 3-ball. In and out there as Montrose will gain possession once more.
Absolutely robbed on that one. Jake Berry, in a similar play to what we saw earlier, had that on the far side beyond the arc, wasn't able to put home, and the shooting guard watches on as Montrose comes right back on a counterattack, puts 2 more home, and that puts this game to a... Whoop, I did the wrong side there. Oops. It's 18-13. Here's Reneker. He's up and down for 2 more for Steamboat. And so, once more, the lead back to 7 here.
Montrose trying to get it going fast. The freshman Jennings throws it away to Jake Berry. Jake Berry looks inside for Doyne, and he's not going to get that one as the ref...
He gets the foul, but he says it wasn't a continuation of the play.
The ball didn't go in, but either way, it'll be Sailors' possession. Ethan Piles now on the throw-in as Dawson Lindquist will be checking in once more for Aiden Knaus, Frosty. And 2013 lead here. Sailors looking good early. And Piles now on the throw, and he calls for movement. Finds Doyne at the top of the key, and that's going to be tipped away by Montrose, but Doyne regains it with his 6'4" frame. Now it's Lindquist in the near side corner, out to Reneker. Reneker up to Berry at the top of the key. Berry to Piles. Piles finds Lindquist, fumbles the ball for a second, regains it. And Ethan Piles making some movement here as he wants the inside pass. Berry now for a 3. Nice pick and roll movement there as he just misses. Montrose ball once more. We have Imus coming up the court now. Near side corner, wants the 3, doesn't take it. Back to Imus once more. And he's got Reneker and Piles on him guarding, and he's going to find Sean Alex in the far side corner. That's back to Imus. He passes it to his big fella, Kyle Stevenson, listed at 6'5". Nice move there from... That was a nice move there from Imus as he just got swatted by Tyler Doyne, and the crowd loves that. Tyler Doyne has the ball now, throws a move, wants it inside, puts a man on the ground and buries that one. Tyler Doyne showing off his size and ability here as he notches his 4th point of the game and 1. He will shoot free throws. Great play there by Doyne is with the block and then regained the possession to put some more points on the board for your boys in white.
Nice job by Doyne. At the line, trying to make it a 3-point play and a 10-point game. Knocks it down.
Nice play there as Tyler Doyne buries the free throw. That's going to be a 3-point play. We have Sean Alex, the sophomore point guard from Montrose, passing it up. He's trying to make a move, wants some movement, throws a fake pass. That's going to be out to Kyle Terrell in the near side corner. Terrell back to Sean Alex at the top of the key. Not a lot of movement here from Montrose as that's going to almost be picked off by Doyne, and it is going to be deflected out by Jake Berry as he wanted the pass to Chris Eckerman, the 6-foot junior who was sitting there in the far corner, and it'll be Montrose possession once more. Sean Alex now. Not a lot of movement from Montrose as their coaches are definitely calling for it. Alex now, out to Imus, back to Alex. They're just playing catch here. Now we have Cade Terrell. Cross-court pass to Imus. Imus drives inside, finds Terrell on the near side corner. Back out to Imus. Could have taken a 3 there, but Imus once more finally takes the 3, buries it. 23-16 now. 2 minutes left in this one as Jake Berry gets the ensuing rebound. That's going to be blocked as he goes in for the layup, and Montrose will have it once again.
Berry tried to put the shoulder down on a man, couldn't quite steal the ball. No foul, though that's to the dismay of the Montrose faithful, who've made their way up for the Steamboat Shootout. 23-16 lead with $1:42 left in the second quarter, and it is possession for the boys in red. Out to Imus. He's just going to back up quite a bit here. Top of the key, now almost at the midcourt line. Now he's going to drive, fakes it, and takes it now, throws it up, foul, and that's a charge. Great job from Doyne, setting the feet there and drawing that charging call. Looks as though Frosty's about to check back into this game here.
That'll be candy bars for Doyne there, as coaches love that. Taking that offensive
always
possession.
Great.
Yeah, after that foul.
That's an easy way to get the ball back. That's
absolutely,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Steamboat with the possession offensively as it's Ethan Piles. Up top, he found Frosty to Doyne to Piles once more. Drives the paint with the left hand. No good. Rebound comes down. It's going to be picked up there by the big man Kyle Stevenson. And up comes Montrose the other way. 23-16 lead for Steamboat. A couple missed chances on possessions for both sides of the ball as we tick down to 60 seconds left here in this first half of play. Work to the near side. Taking it, there's Connor Imus. And Imus is just going to, again, slow down. I wonder if he has any relation to Don Imus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imus in the morning. It's going to be Berry with a beautiful job keeping it in play. Didn't get his own guy, though. Turned over. Montrose passed to the back door. Intercepted by Rineker. Got the pass off before he goes to the court. So he gets Doyne with that feed. Now over to Berry. And Steamboat's, again, on the offensive side of the ball with half a minute to go here in the half. Here's Piles kicking it outside, near side, deep corner, shot from Knaus, wouldn't have counted. Looks as though an offensive charge of their own for Steamboat in the late goings, and Montrose gets a possession here with 30.3 left on the clock.
Last 30 seconds of this half as Mac Rineker drops back to play some defense on Sean Alex. He's going to throw it into Terrell. Terrell now showing off his ball skills. Back to Alex. Alex with Berry on him. Finds his big man Kyle Stevenson. Stevenson out to Alex, near side corner. Stevenson goes in, and he just barely misses the layup as he caught the pass from Sean Alex, and it's Sailor's possession now. Jake Berry and Vandal's just telling him to hold it. Rineker at the top of the key to Berry. Berry now finds Rineker for a deep 3 at the buzzer. No good. And this half will be over as Sailors lead 23-16. They had a big lead early and just fumbled it a little bit. And now
still 7 points, though. Good stretch against Montrose. They've had their time. We'll see what Steamboat has coming out of this halftime timeout. For Lowen Epstein, I'm Vlad and Chase. This is KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. Also brought to you online at steamboatradio.com. The third one, too. Line at steamboatradio.com.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors basketball on 98.9. Sponsored Doc's Auto Clinic,
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash,
Steamboat Dental Center.
Loudon, can you hear me?
Get on SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. And check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors basketball was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency,
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center,
Russell's Auto Salon,
and Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Remember, our sponsors support the Sailors, so please support our sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9 presents Steamboat Sailors basketball, only on 98.9 and SteamboatRadio.com.
The team at Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detailed services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches, they're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name's Sierra Harrison, and I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 42, and I play post. I've been playing basketball for 8 years. I also like to run cross country and track and field. I'd like to go to college at Colorado State University. I don't aspire to play basketball in college, but I would love to run cross country. In 10 years, I see myself at Colorado State Veterinary School. Outside of school, I'm also involved in student council, community service, and I love to spend time with my family. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Glory Road because it's an inspirational basketball story. Last summer, I spent a lot of times with my friends, and I went on a mission trip to Belize. I was in Belize with my church, and we helped little kids learn about the Bible, and we stayed in the capital city. My goals for this season are to start every single varsity game, and for our team to win a couple games, hopefully. My goals in life are to be an equine orthopedic surgeon and have a nice family. What I will remember about being a sailor is the family atmosphere that we have. I'm Sierra Harrison. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
I'm Terry. And this is Phil from Russell's Auto Salon. If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Tyler Dolan. I'm a junior. I wear number 5, and I play small forward. I've been playing basketball ever since 3rd grade. I also like playing lacrosse and football. I'd like to go to college at CU Boulder. If I play sports in college, I would play lacrosse. In 10 years, I see myself with a successful job and a happy life. Outside of school, I'm also involved in lacrosse, basketball, and football. My favorite subject in school is AP Physics because it's very interesting to me. My favorite movie is Talladega Nights because shake and bake. Last summer I had lots of fun with my friends. We jumped off a bridge into the river a lot and it was pretty fun doing flips and stuff. My goals for this season are to win a league championship and win at least 2 playoff games. My goals for life are to have a happy life and be successful. What I remember most about being a sailor is all the friendships I made with my teammates. My name is Tyler Dolan. I'm a junior and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Lana Pivarnik, and I'm a senior in high school. This year, I will be number 14, and I will be playing pretty much every position. And I've been playing basketball for 10 years, and it's the only sport that I play. I don't really know where I plan to go to college. I've applied to 8 so far this year, and I'm going to apply to 3 more, so we'll see where I end up. I don't plan on playing in college. In 10 years, I see myself living in the woods, which is also one of my life goals because it sounds really peaceful and relaxing. Outside of school, I'm highly involved in the drama troupe. My favorite subject in school is math because I really like solving problems. My favorite movie is Kingsman because it has some really cool action going on and it's really comedic. Last summer, I hiked to Machu Picchu with my mom and one of my really good friends and our guide Josias, and it was a really fun time. We summited a mountain that was 15,000 feet tall, which is higher than any point in the United States, and it was a really good time. Got to see some jungles and some mountains, and there are definitely aliens. I learned that after that trip. My goals for the season are just to have a really good time with my teammates because we're more of a family now, and just to hang out with them. And my goals for life, as I stated before, are to live in the woods, but actually to have a good life and enjoy myself and be happy. What I will remember most about being a sailor is freezing to death on the short bus regularly, but having a good time regardless of that. My name is Lana Pivarnik. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Plant. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASD certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town, right? Off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Plant, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective.
After the conclusion of this one here. 8 minutes on the clock. I'm joined by Lowen Epstein. Lowen is going to be calling a lot of basketball for us.
On him, looks to make a move. He's going to find Chris Eckerman inside, back to Imus at the top of the key, trying to get around to Riniker, can't do it. Hand off to Sean Alex to Eckerman. Eckerman, nice pass inside to Kyle Stevenson, the 6'4 junior, who just knocks that one in, easy layup. I don't know what the Sailors could have done better there on defense. That was just a nice pass. Riniker now moving left to right on your radio dial, finds Quinn Connell, who fumbles the ball off the pass from Riniker, and that's going to go out of bounds. Montrose ball now. Just a silly mistake there from Connell, and he knows it, as he's definitely slapping his slides a little
Slapping
bit.
the base?
Slapping the base? That's right.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
6 minutes on the clock, though. Possession Montrose.
That's a three-point ball from Terrell, and he just airballs that one, as the Steamboat crowd loves that. If you were here right now, you'd hear all of them chanting airball. Quinn Connell now for the Sailors, the junior point guard. He's going to get guarded by Imus as he finds Barry now, near side corner. Barry looking for places to go. He finds Riniker. Riniker with 2 guys on him, almost steps out of bounds, instead finds Connell, who then drives it in, almost gets the lay-in, no good. And that'll be a rebound by Imus. That one just went off the iron. Good plays there from the Sailors. Imus now showing off what he can do, and he's going to get fouled by Tyler Doyne on the ensuing drive, and he will shoot 2. So 26-18 here, as not a lot change in the score, but Sailors look to have slowed it down a little bit from the first half. What do you think, Vladen?
Yeah, definitely, which is definitely not a bad thing either. Imus missed his first attempt from the free throw line. They're going to want to, though. In that first half, they played a lot of man-to-man defense. Imus does knock home his second one. But when you're on that man-to-man, it can definitely tire you out quite a bit. So if you're going to slow it down, maybe throw a little zone in there, not all the time, but then offensively slow down as well. When you have the lead, you just have to play well with that lead. Here's Knaus trying to extend it with a 3-ball, not going to go. But, yeah, to your point, Lowen, I think it's definitely a good thing for Steamboat. They just don't want to back off the gas too much and allow Montrose back into this one. But they've got a 7-point lead.
Absolutely. That's a steal from Jake Berry as he throws it up to Mac Riniker. Looks like he was almost going for an alley-oop there, and it's going to be knocked away by Eckerman as Montrose will regain possession. And it looks like the Sailors are trying to get swifty with it here with 4:41 left in this third quarter of action. Now it's Eckerman driving it inside with Riniker on him. Tries for the layup. That's going to be no good. Tipped out of bounds by Montrose. Sailors ball.
Do want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and homeowner's friend.
Here we go as Quinn Connell slowing it down, taking it up the court, finds Barry, and it looks like during that play, Connell's going to be knocked over, and that's going to be a foul on Montrose.
Lindquist also checked into the game during that brief pause where
looks like Bronson Satterley, the 6'5" senior for Montrose, is going to check in now too, as Mac Riniker, who has just 4 points on the night, will throw it in. Tyler Doyne wants it, throws it up to Mac Riniker, and that's just going to be kind of a bad pass there, as it's going to be intercepted by Montrose. They leave Imus wide open on the ensuing change of possession. He goes for the 3-ball. That's going to be no good, though. Lucky on that one is they just left him wide open. Doyne now trying to take it up. He drives in, and they're going to call timeout for the Sailors, as Mikey Vandal can clearly see some defensive lapses here. He's going to try to correct.
But definitely nothing too terrible when you're looking at it. Steamboat still has that lead. It's a 7-point lead, 4:03 to go in the third quarter of play. We do want to thank Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Also, Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Liam's my homeboy, in case you were wondering about that.
Liam's my homeboy, too. That's why I was wondering. He's over at Middlebury, right? I think be a wet spot on the floor that they're going to wipe up before play here. That's a safety concern, as Riniker's going to toss it in.
I play on frozen water all the time.
Quinn Connell here trying to make a move, finds Barry in the far side corner. Barry looks to Tyler Doyne. Tyler Doyne back to Quinn Connell, running this pick and roll offense really well, like I said. Lindquist now, the sophomore, finds Connell in the near side corner, up to Barry. They're switching the court around as Riniker is going to drive in for the layup. That's going to be rebounded by Tyler Doyne. Tyler Doyne brings it out, tries to shoot the 3-ball. No good.
He wanted that himself. He got the great rebound. He fought it away from a Montrose player, but
around, creates some offensive opportunities. He finds Quinn Connell. Quinn Connell throws an errant pass right into the hands of a Montrose defender. And once again, half, and Montrose will call timeout now.
Yeah, it's been interesting because you see that difference of play. We talked about how, to a degree, it's not a bad thing to slow things down. And when we talked about it, it was the same score difference. It was 26-19, 7-point spread. Now, all of a sudden, 2.5 minutes later, we're seeing a numerous amount of chances by the wayside because bad shooting for both teams. You know, it could be that Montrose has their jelly legs coming up and starting the tournament here, and it could be that it's just early season for Steamboat. But regardless, I think that the big thing for the Sailors, maybe pick the tempo up a little bit again. I mean, I thought it'd be good to kind of settle into the game, but because they've done that, we've seen that their offense hasn't clicked. I think in the huddle, Coach Van Dahl is going to say, let's pick it up a little bit and at least get on a little bit of a roll here in the last 65 times. Though Montrose is moving the ball around really well, and so that's something that Steamboat just has to be wary of. They can't not score because they have to realize that Montrose is not completely inept offensively. It is an 8-point spread for the larger part of this game. It's been between 7 and 10 points lead for Steamboat. So a lot of positive stuff here for the Sailors, and it's exciting because Brian and I talked about it in the pregame show, but this is a big Montrose team. They always come out, they can ball out, but their three balls are off a little bit. We can see it on both teams. We just mentioned it, but you saw it in Mac Rineker's shot. Obviously you didn't, who were listening, because it's radio, but very flat shot, right? You didn't have almost any arc on it, and went right to the near side of the rim. And so I think there's just a little bit of a missed touch for a few of these guys who are normally our big shooters. That'll come. Maybe not this game, but just to have, the touches on the ball, it's definitely going to come here. And we've got a lot of basketball to play, not only now in the last 8 minutes, but this is a Steamboat shootout. Plenty of ball in the next couple days.
Fourth quarter here in Steamboat Springs as your Sailors are leading by 8 points as off that first couple seconds in the possession. There was a kind of a
quick foul
scuffle there, as
it looks as though a pushing foul.
I think so.
I think that's big because right now we're in the fourth quarter. Notoriously with basketball, it becomes a really, really big deal. Here's Canals for three, and Frosty a little cold.
Here we go now. Sean Alex for your Montrose Indians taking it up. He's got Jake Berry, the senior point guard, on him. Berry has 5 points tonight. Sean Alex finds that's going to be Terrell outside. Back up to Alex. Now we have Alex moving it over to Imus. Imus in your far top corner. And he wanted Bronson Satterley there, and looks like Satterley was just not paying attention as that one sails out of bounds.
You can tell for both sides, it's a lot of early season basketball still. So, I mean, nothing that these coaches aren't going to, remember and take to the locker room and use as learning lessons, but definitely nothing to get too upset about either.
Absolutely. Satterley, after that missed look there, is going to take a seat, and Kyle Stevenson will come in. Now we have Aiden Canals in the paint, tries to drive it in. He's going to get fouled on the layup. Great heads-up play there by Canals. He knew he had two guys on him, went up for the layup anyway, draws the foul. He'll shoot two. 7:17 left in this one. 29-21 Sailors lead. Fourth quarter of action as a couple Montrose players will come to the bench just to talk with coach, though. Aiden Canals drains his first one, and that puts him at 6 points on the day. Surprisingly, the Sailors' leading scorer. We saw Mac Rineker dropping 18 a game in that Brenda Patch tournament, and tonight he has 4. Inbound pass is bounced off Rineker's leg as the Montrose Indians will retain possession. Sailors now running a full court press defense. That's going to be tough for Montrose. We have some big bodies out here. Here we go now.
10-point lead, and you got to look at it. You just were alluding to how Mac Rineker was so hot early on, but if they can spread the ball around, that only opens up the lanes for Rineker offensively. And obviously his big thing is the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Montrose ball, it's going to be Terrell at the top of the key, out to Imus. Far side three-point shot, bangs it home. Wow, that was a wide open look that was Imus, as he shortens the lead to 31-24 with 6.5 minutes left in this game. Now we have the sophomore Ethan Piles moving it over to Rineker. Rineker finds Connell inside the paint, back outside to Piles for three. And nice ball movement there, just like you were saying, Vladen, as that's going to be Ethan Piles with the three ball. Great job there from the Sailors. That puts Piles as the leading scorer on the day with 8 points. Now we have, once again, Sean Alex, who's pretty much played every minute tonight with Jake Berry on him. Tries to take the lane, puts up a nice floater. That's going to be no good, as now Jake Berry gathers it. Jake Berry trying to slow it down here, preserve this lead, 34-24 after that Piles three. Back to Piles. He shoots it across to Quinn Connell, goes up and grabs it right in front of the Sailors student section, tries to go behind his legs and just kind of loses it. Silly mistake there. Tyler Doyne's going to be checking into the game now for Aiden Canals. Aiden Canals with 6 points on the day. Just a silly mistake there from Quinn Connell as gave up possession.
It happens. I mean, he kind of had to really elevate just to gather that ball in. It was a little bit of a high pass. Nothing wrong with it. Just that's what the guy had to do to get it there to him. But it turns into him kind of struggling to come down, and then when he made his move to go behind the back with the ball, he hit himself in his calf and sent it out of play.
Great analysis there.
I'm bringing color to the broadcast, baby.
I see you. I mean, they hear you too. Here we go as Eckerman tries to take the lane. He has Tyler Doyne on him, and I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but Eckerman's just going to drop that one in for the Montrose Indians. 26-34, your Sailors lead. Quinn Connell trying to work it around. Finds Piles outside for three. Puts it up again, and he bangs it home. Wow, great job there from Ethan Piles, the sophomore, and that'll put him at 11 points on the day. The sophomore who we saw drop 8 points in that first game versus Roaring Fork, and he lost his starting job because obviously Mac Riniker came back in, but he's having a day here as they just keep finding him open looks behind the three-point line.
Well, you just look up and down the lineup right now. Riniker's still kind of stagnant at that 4 points. Barry and Doyne have kind of cooled off, but Knaus has picked it up as well as Piles, like you talked about. And that's just going to be the recipe for success for your Sailors. I'm really happy to see them. They've come out. They've got 8 points in the first, 2 minutes and 50 seconds of this fourth quarter. After we talked about it was really cold in that throughout the whole third quarter. So to be seeing some more offense, always great. Steamboat has an 11-point lead, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time we've got that spread here this evening. So a lot of positive stuff. Do want to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Also, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you have friends coming to town, give them a call at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. Girls are warming up behind us right now. They're just kind of running the track here right now.
Yeah, but the good thing is, we have, look at this, we have every player on the main roster putting in a bucket here tonight. So just the overall contribution is great. Sailors lead 39-26, 3:53 left in this game, folks.
Do want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. The Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. Fouls have remained relatively dormant as well. 4 fouls against Montrose, 3 against Steamboat here in this second half of play. That's huge. I mean, because again, we saw I think there was 7 minutes left, and we were already in double bonus, where we gave Ponderosa double bonus when the boys played them. And so to see them come back, they've gathered themselves, and of course, it's easier to play with a big lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you were saying, the Sailors got in foul trouble early in that Brenda Patch tournament in both games, and they're really, you can tell this week of practice, they really worked on cleaning that stuff up. I talked to Coach Van Dahl after that.
Dang it.
Here we go. Prairie, as he found Riniker on the post route, just like a NFL quarterback. Beautiful play there as he went for the lay-in. Instead, got fouled. He will shoot 2. 2:24 left in this game. 39-28, fourth quarter of action. And Van Dahl having some words with Barry.
This is a big couple shots. 3 is he did get that 3 ball earlier, and Doyne and Barry still hovering at that 5-point mark. So it is good. I mean, you're looking up and down the lineup, and you've got, 8, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all 7 people on the varsity. Regardless, great play from Steamboat on the defensive side of the ball still, and they've got a 10-point lead with 43 seconds left.
Yeah, great ball movement there as we find Alex from Montrose, passes off to Imus behind the 3-point line, finds Eckerberg. Back to Imus, takes a deep 3, in and out. Wow, that was a long 3.
That was a desperation. Yeah. I think he realized he wouldn't have liked to have taken that, but he saw there was half a minute left. Yeah. He needed to take that 3 ball. And you can see Montrose not even getting the fouls here, which is interesting. Not usually what you're seeing. Teams will send others to the line because of the time left. Steamboat will take this all day long.
10 seconds left in this one as Montrose will...
No, it looks like a timeout.
Timeout there by Coach Van Dahl.
Wow.
9 seconds left. 10-point game. Looks like this one's going to be over.
It's hard to get that many points, especially with the way Steamboat's been playing defensively. I'm really surprised. you like it to a degree, right? Because you don't ever like to see that sometimes. Maybe that's just me. It's hard at times to stay inside of a game that can take 20 minutes to finish, but on the other side of the ball, you have to understand and realize that that's why they do it is right there. That was 30 seconds killed off by Steamboat. No fouls against for Montrose, and all of a sudden they're down to pretty much out of time. They're pretty much out of time.
Yeah, great ball movement here tonight by Steamboat and great defensive possession. I know they had a slow second and third quarter, but they definitely heated it up here in the fourth as they dropped 40, maybe more.
They've got 12 points here in this fourth quarter so far. I definitely like to see that. The one thing that I would like to see even more so is finishing out with the ball, because I don't think Montrose is necessarily going to go for strong fouls here.
Yeah. Tyler Doyne now, last 10 seconds of the game. Doyne to Barry to Doyne. Doyne now just holding the ball. And he's going to get fouled here with 2 seconds left.
Eventually does. I mean,
just like you said, maybe a little late for Cade Terrell. And it looks like the Indians are doing too little too late, as that'll be Tyler Doyne going
so it's
back.
A 1-1 here.
Yep. And Steamboat has got the bonus now. So great game tonight from the Sailors, rebounding from that loss at Ponderosa. They'll move to 2-1 on the season, as Montrose will drop to, what were they? They'll drop to 2-1.
They're 1-3.
They're 1-3 now. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Doyne
shot from Doyne makes as well. So
bangs home the 2 shots, put him at 7 on the night, and this game will be over. Great play here from the Sailors as they get their second win of the season after beating Roaring Fork in that Brenda Patch tournament. Final score to you from Steamboat is 43-31. For Vlad and Chase, I'm Lowen Epstein.
We'll be back with the girls on the other side of this break. They're just going to take a quick warm-up, and we'll have that tip-off here. It might be a little extended. We'll be chatting with Monica back at the board. But again, this is KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM, bringing you Sailors basketball here this evening. You can also watch on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Sports on FM, bringing you Sailors basketball here this evening. You can also watch on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors basketball on 98.9. Sponsored Doc's Auto Clinic,
Yamba Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash,
Steamboat Dental Center,
and Chris Bucket with Edward Jones.
Get on steamboatradio.com and watch the game live. And check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors basketball was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency,
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center,
Russell's Auto Salon,
and Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Remember, our sponsors support the Sailors, so please support our sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9 presents Steamboat Sailors basketball, only on 98.9 and steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASD certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
Jake Berry. I am a senior, and my number is 4. I play shooting guard. I've been playing basketball for 12 years. I also like to play soccer. I'd like to go to college at CU in Boulder. I'm not going to play any sports besides intramurals. In 10 years, I see myself living in a big house with a hot wife. Outside of school, I am also involved in just working and hanging out with friends. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off because Sloan is hot. Last summer, I just worked at the Boys and Girls Club and hung out in town. My goals for this season are to win league and make it to the second round of state playoffs. And my goals for life is to be an architectural engineer. What I will remember most about being a sailor is the brotherhood with my teammates. I'm Jake Berry. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Samantha Kennedy. I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 4. I usually play guard or point guard. I've been playing for 7 years. I also play lacrosse after basketball season. I would like to go to college at U of A in Arizona. I don't know if I'll play a sport in college. It would be fun to play lacrosse in college. I would love to be a lawyer after college or just as my job. Outside of school, I work a lot with my parents. My parents own a store called The Homesteader, and I help them, and my mom makes chocolate there, so I help her make chocolate. My favorite subject in school would probably be French class. I really love learning about French just because I would use it a lot more than Spanish because my mom's from Switzerland, so everyone speaks French over there on her side. My favorite movie would probably be Ace Ventura with Pet Detective because I've watched it since I was little. I've always wanted to be like a detective, and then I love animals, so it's kind of a good mixture. Last summer, I went to some basketball camps. I went to a backpacking camp that was a week long down in Wyoming at the Wind River Wildlife. So I just went by myself, and there was people from all around the country came, and there was about like 7 of us, and it was a mixture between boys and girls. I was really scared at first because I've never met these people, and then I was about to go backpacking for 6 days. It was really fun. We ended up ending early, like our backpacking trip ended early. Then we just kind of like swam. We did a lot of rock climbing. That was fun. That was my highlight of the summer. My goals for this year is just to do good, I guess. I don't know, to score as many points as I can. What I remember most about being a sailor is how the team acts with each other and how we all become friends after and during the season, and how we just like start to get to know each other a lot better, and then we just make more friends. My name's Samantha Kennedy. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is the Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Katie Lake, and I'm a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. I'm number 11, and I play, all over for basketball, but mainly point guard. I also like to play soccer and swim team, and I sort of just recently picked up swim team. It was super fun. My favorite stroke is probably breaststroke. No. My favorite stroke is butterfly. Yeah. I'd like to go to college at Broad Institute of MIT to be a biomedical engineer. I want to play basketball in college, but I don't really know if that's going to happen, so hope so. And in 10 years, I see myself maybe getting my PhD. Not so sure about that yet. Outside of school, I'm also really involved in, I forgot to read this question. Outside of, I don't really, homework, maybe?
Outside of school.
Too much homework. It's ridiculous. My favorite subject in school is biology first and then history with Miss Copeland. Biology because it just clicks for me. My favorite movie, I don't really have a favorite movie. I just really like movies. They're good. They're fun. Last summer, I did a lot of PT rehab in my knee because I tore my ACL about a year ago. So I was playing soccer and I dislocated my knee. So my tibia or fibia, I don't remember which one's the thigh bone or which one's the calf bone, but the thigh bone went over the calf bone and my ACL just tore because it was stretched too far. My goals for the season are, to become a more reliable three-point shooter because that's something I definitely need to work on. It's my shot. And my goals for life are just to be happy and make a positive difference in the world, specifically with, genomics or stem cell research, which will be really fun. What I remember most about being a sailor is definitely my team because they're what makes it really, really fun to play basketball. And my name is Katie Lake. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, I'm Joanna Allison with Allstate. My husband Brett and I are excited to bring Allstate Insurance to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you protect all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local insurance advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Stop by the Allison Allstate Agency in Steamboat on 5th Street, right across from Mahogany Ridge for a free quote, or Google us at Allstate Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
The team at Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detailed services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Dawson Lindquist. I'm a sophomore. I'm number 22. I play forward. I've been playing basketball ever since about 5th grade. I also like track and field. I like the high jump. I'd like to go to a college out of state preferably, but it doesn't really matter to me. I would like to play basketball in college or high jump for track and field. I see myself in 10 years living a happy life, staying connected with all the guys I met in high school and my friends. Outside of school, I am also involved in a job. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Finding Nemo. Last summer, I made some really good memories with my friends, and I worked a lot, got a lot of money, so it was pretty fun. My goals for this season are to have the best season, the most fun that I've had since I've been in high school. My goals for life are to create a lot of good habits, to have a good paying job, and to be happy. What I remember most about being a sailor is all the respect and humility that all the players show, and it's just fun to be around them. I'm Dawson Lindquist. I'm a sophomore, proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASE certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
Sports on FM. This is 98.9 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from Steamboat Springs High School. Your Steamboat Sailors girls team just about set to tip off against Prairie View. I'm Vlad Chase, joined by Lowen Epstein on the broadcast. This is KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. You can also watch this one on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. As we've got girls basketball here. The boys just won. They're going to play tomorrow night at 8:15. They're into the winner's bracket, and so that's quite exciting. They're looking to play. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm getting there. Oh, I'm not getting there quick enough. Oh, here we go. Sorry. They're going to play the winner of that Johnson County Colorado Academy game, and that one is happening right now in the other court. So
we'll give you an update on that.
We'll let you know
as soon as we can.
Maybe. We'll see.
Probably not.
It's tough. I mean, we don't have runners to go over there and get stats for us. Anywho, Prairie View girls against your Steamboat Sailors girls team. We're just about 8.5 minutes away from tip-off, and it should be a great matchup. Keep your dials locked in. Like I said, we'll call it 9 minutes because there may be starting lineups announced as well. 9 minutes from now, we'll have the tip-off here at the Steamboat Shootout Tournament. For Lowen Epstein, I'm Vlad and Chase, and this is KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors basketball on 98.9. Sponsored by Doc's Auto Clinic,
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash,
Steamboat Dental Center,
and Chris Bucket with Edward Jones.
Get on SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. Check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors basketball was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency,
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center,
Russell's Auto Salon,
and Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Remember, our sponsors support the sailors, so please support our sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9 presents Steamboat Sailors basketball, only on 98.9 and SteamboatRadio.com.
The team at Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detailed services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name's Sierra Harrison, and I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 42, and I play post. I've been playing basketball for 8 years. I also like to run cross country and track and field. I'd like to go to college at Colorado State University. I don't aspire to play basketball in college, but I would love to run cross country. In 10 years, I see myself at Colorado State Veterinary School. Outside of school, I'm also involved in student council, community service, and I love to spend time with my family. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Glory Road because it's an inspirational basketball story. Last summer, I spent a lot of time with my friends, and I went on a mission trip to Belize. I was in Belize with my church, and we helped little kids learn about the Bible, and we stayed in the capital city. My goals for this season are to start every single varsity game, and for our team to win a couple of games, hopefully. My goals in life are to be an equine orthopedic surgeon and have a nice family. What I will remember about being a sailor is the family atmosphere that we have. I'm Sierra Harrison. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the help with all your home needs place.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Tyler Doyne. I'm a junior. I wear number 5, and I play small forward. I've been playing basketball ever since 3rd grade. I also like playing lacrosse and football. I'd like to go to college at CU Boulder. If I play sports in college, I would play lacrosse. In 10 years, I see myself with a successful job and a happy life. Outside of school, I'm also involved in lacrosse, basketball, and football. My favorite subject in school is AP Physics because it's very interesting to me. My favorite movie is
Validating nights because shake and bake. Last summer I had lots of fun with my friends. We jumped off a bridge into the river a lot, and it was pretty fun doing flips and stuff. My goals for this season are to win the league championship and win at least 2 playoff games. My goals for life are to have a happy life and be successful. What I remember most about being a Sailor is all the friendships I made with my teammates. My name is Tyler Doyne. I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is the Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your
Yeah, look at that. They had theirs. Nice.
My name is Lana Pivarnik, and I'm a senior in high school. This year, I will be number 14, and I will be playing pretty much every position. And I have been playing basketball for 10 years, and it's the only sport that I play. I don't really know where I plan to go to college. I've applied to 8 so far this year, and I'm going to apply to 3 more, so we'll see where I end up. I don't plan on playing in college. In 10 years, I see myself living in the woods, which is also one of my life goals because it sounds really peaceful and relaxing. Outside of school, I'm highly involved in the drama troupe. My favorite subject in school is math because I really like solving problems. My favorite movie is Kingsman because it has some really cool action going on and it's really comedic. Last summer, I hiked to Machu Picchu with my mom and one of my really good friends and our guide Josias, and it was a really fun time. We summited a mountain that was 15,000
I'm about to have to jump up and down,
which is higher than any point in the United States. And it was a really good time.
I'll try to get it. That's
some jungle and some mountains, and there are definitely aliens.
No one notices up here in the
My goals for the season are just to have a really good time with my teammates because we're more of a family now, just to hang out with them. My goals for life, as I stated before, are to live.
That's Danica?
Yeah,
she's back.
Have
she wasn't there last week.
Enjoy myself.
She was so mad.
What I will remember most about being a sailor is the short bus regularly and having a good time regardless of that. My name is Lana Pivarnik. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Plant. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASE certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car.
What's the problem now,
just past Moose on the west end of town.
I said, there's no problem.
River Road. Doc's Auto Plant, proud to support the Steamboat.
Do you like when I say Mr.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
Sports on FM.
I'm so good.
This is 98.9 KTYV.
Wait for the music to start before. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Monica, we are good. We are good, girl. Just about set for the opening tip-off here between your Steamboat Sailors girls basketball squad and the visiting Prairie View Thunderhawks from down in the Denver greater area. Want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank member, FDIC, and of course, Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. We're just about set for this tip-off, and your Sailors are donning their home white uniforms, red numbers, black trim, and they're right to left on the radio dial here. Joined by Lowen Epstein. He'll be doing most of the call here this evening. Lowen, I'm going to be just statistician here and, fun fact extraordinaire, but we're ready to play some basketball. So,
okay, I appreciate it, Mr. Chase, as we are here in Steamboat Springs, just coming off a huge Sailors boys basketball win, and the girls are at tip-off. That's Sierra Harrison on the opening tip-off, and that's going to get immediately recovered by Prairie View, and they put in their first two of the game. I couldn't quite see who that was, but I think it was Mackenzie Hinckley. So now Katie Lake is going to step out of bounds.
Travel.
Oh, sorry, that was a travel on JC May. And
I got you. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm here for the team. I got to look down at the. Now we have Prairie View taking up once more. That's Cabrera, the junior, 5'9" point guard. She hands it off to Mullen. Mullen back to Mullen once more at the top of the key. They're just playing pass and catch here, as that's a shot put up there by Mullen. No good. Finally hits it, and that's a 4-0 lead early for Prairie View. Now we have Sammy Kennedy, number 4. She had some nice games last weekend at the Brenda Patch tournament. That pass from Molly Brown is going to be thrown up and recovered by Prairie View. And the layup there from Cameron Mullen is going to be fouled, and she will shoot 2. So early 4-0 lead here for Prairie View, as there's 7 minutes left in this first quarter of action. Sailors girls looking to get their first win on the season. What do you think, Lawton? How important?
Prairie View is pretty good, I think, just from the early on looking. They look like a solid team. They know what they're doing. And from the front range, they're definitely going to be solid. So knocking them down, both shots made, and a 6-0 early lead. I think Steamboat already with the timeout here in the first minute of play just kind of got to play a strong game. I don't know that they're going to be maybe pulling their first victory this evening, and that's not to say they can't, but they'll definitely be looking to make the improvements that the coaching staff has talked about, because remember, there's a lot of really positive stuff last weekend, and this is a long season, so there's a lot to build on here throughout the year.
So I just taking a quick photo there. Got to get the paparazzis their fix, as Sailors have Carly Lanning and Danica Bradshaw, 2 very important seniors. They are back for hopefully the rest of the season, as they were both out coach's decision last week, and we can see how much that affected the Sailors. Katie Lake now, who had 11 points in that last game in the loss in the Brenda Patch tournament. That's going to be a push foul.
No,
I think so.
I think it was a time violation.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They didn't cross the midline in time, so that'll be a change of possession. Yeah, good. Nice job there, Vlad. Celebrating in the box. So that's going to be Prairie View ball. That is Cameron Mullen on the toss-in. She's going to find Victoria Cabrera, who's guarded by Katie Lake. Pick right there on Katie Lake, and Cabrera's looking for places to go. Cabrera passes off to, I'm not sure who number 10 is, not on the roster. But anyway, that's going to be a pass inside to Mackenzie Hinckley, who tries to put up the layup, and she gets fouled. So now it's a 6-0 lead here, as Hinckley buries that one, and 6:53 left. So now it's a toss-in from Prairie View. Not sure there was a call there on the first one, so it'll stay Prairie View possession. That's going to be a steal from Sierra Harrison on that one. Good play there as Molly Brown tries to get it back to her, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Sailors ball. That's JC May. JC May now off to Sammy Kennedy. Sammy Kennedy at about the half court line. She passes off to Katie Lake near side. Sailors looking to get their first offensive good possession of this game. That's going to be off to Carly Lanning. Now it's back to Kennedy, far side corner behind the 3-point line. And there's going to be a scuffle there, as Sammy Kennedy will take a tumble, and that'll be a change of possession, as I think they called a push on Kennedy.
So toss in here now from Cameron Mullen of Prairie View. She's going to find number 10. We'll get her name in a second. Victoria Cabrera puts up a 3-point shot off the ensuing pass. Rebound there by Sammy Kennedy. Good job there from the young sophomore. She finds Katie Lake now. Katie Lake moving it far side to JC May. JC May tosses one up. Intercepted there for a second by Prairie View. And will result in a out of bounds. Sorry, we're just taking photos for the paparazzi. They love Mr. Chase up in this press box. 6-0 lead early here. 5:41 left in this first quarter of action.
Good job from Steamboat right now. You know, they got 6 points in the first minute and 20 seconds or so of play. So good to see them kind of get a few stops defensively. Now we'll see if they can start rolling on the other side of the ball.
Absolutely. That was
just as I talk, of course, they put up 2 more points here. It's 8-0 lead.
Jaden Pierce there, the junior, gonna put one in there as Carly Lanning's gonna take it up for Steamboat. She passes it cross court to JC May. Almost another time violation. JC May throws it right into the hands of Lauren Bertrand. Bertrand now drives the lane.
Too easy on that one.
Easy layup there, makes it 10-0 with 5 minutes left in this one. Bertrand just took the lane. And
Lowen, you know from our games, right, at the Brenda Patch tournament, the girls don't start out very quick. There's Shelby Weiss. She puts it up and doesn't quite drop. But they tend to get their offense rolling in the later stages of the quarters and into the halves. But the big thing for them is going to be overcoming that. I think the addition of their seniors who weren't playing last weekend are going to definitely help that case. But, you know, there's still, I was talking to Coach Ibarra here before the game and chatting with him. Some of the decision-making just has to slow down. You don't necessarily make slow plays, but the decision-making process has to slow down where, you know, the JC May on that last one, she was running out of time. You don't have anyone to throw it to. They've got to make those where you kind of slow down in your process for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, Vladden. Camera troubles here. We don't have anyone to run the camera right now, so all those of you streaming live, I think Vladden's going to come over here and do it. Didn't miss anything much while we were talking. JC May caught a foul midway through. So 4:17 left, 10-0 Prairie View. Steamboat's at home. Losing big early. Hopefully they can retain this and get it back on track.
That is her second foul of the game, so just kind of something that they're going to have to be wary of is, again, we're in the first quarter of play. And remember, the girls kind of found that same foul trouble that the boys team had at Brenda Patch last weekend. So something just to kind of be cognizant of moving down the season. You're going to definitely not want to shorthand or curtail your chances of a long game. You know, individually and obviously as a team as well, you don't want to go to double bonus too early.
Yeah, I do want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. The Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Mountain View Car Wash, located between town and McDonald's on Highway 40, helping the Sailors clean the competition.
So good little fortune there on the second of those 2 free throws. Neither of them were able to drop, and so still just a 10-0 lead for Prairie View. And the Thunderhawks making a few early changes as well. Steamboat still looking for their first points here at the Steamboat Shootout in front of their hometown fans. It looks as though there's been quite the turnout for the girls.
Yeah, Carly Lanning on the inbounds pass finds Sierra Harrison. Harrison back to Lanning. She finds Shelby Weiss inside. Weiss puts up a 13-footer, just banks out. That's going to be gathered by Bertrand of Prairie View. She puts up another 12, 13-footer. That's going to be no good as well. Almost lose the ball there as the freshman Erica Simmons finally gathers the fumble. And
the fumble. Playing football now.
The fumble. Yeah. Anyway, Katie Lake has the ball, finds Shelby Weiss, and Shelby Weiss tries to get it to Sierra Harrison. And the call there will be... Not sure what the call was.
It was
there.
a foul. I think it was a reach in.
Yeah, it
looked like. You know what I'm happy to see is that Sammy Kennedy.
Yeah,
she was injured. She's on the bench right now, but I'm glad to see that she's back at least, and she did start the game for
absolutely
the
Sailors retain possession here as that's going to be taken away right as I say it by Madeline Schmidt. Schmidt finds Ashley Kramer inside, and that's going to be rebound. And then finally, they kick it back out to Bertrand, who tries to hit a three, and that's going to be out of bounds.
And unfortunately, it looked like Prairie View was reaching for it, but Steamboat did get the last touch on that. Before we get play, we do have substitutions here for the Thunderhawks.
Yeah, so Prairie View is going to take possession as Bertrand is going to come out of the game. And we have Ashley Kramer on the inbounds pass. She will find Jaden Pierce. Pierce now working left to right on your radio dial. She errant pass there. That was Madeline Schmidt once again. Finally gathered up by Ashley Kramer. Kramer now, who's guarded by Carly Lanning, the senior. She's going to hand it off back to Victoria Cabrera, who we haven't seen in a few minutes. Cabrera puts one up from short range. That was about a 10-footer, and she buries that one. 12-0 lead for Prairie View. 2:38 left in this one. Katie Lake taking it up the court now. Finds Shelby Weiss near corner. Shelby Weiss passes across court, tries to hit Lanning, and that one's just going to go out of bounds.
You see, that's exactly, obviously you don't see it, but for you, Lowen, you can see that that's what I'm talking about specifically, the decision making. And so we saw it last weekend when the girls got that full court press. Both teams did it to them, at least early on in the games. And now here, any double teams, the gals start to kind of, lose their nerves a little early. And I think they just kind of need to calm down, take that extra half a second, and then make that good play.
Yeah, that was a quick shot there. And like you like to say, up and down by Ashley Kramer to get another 2 points for the Prairie View Thunderhawks. Now it's Danica Bradshaw, number 12, the senior, throws an errant pass. That's going to be gathered by Camille Gregory. That's Ashley Kramer. Ashley Kramer now at the top of the key, drives in, takes the lane. Good defense there by Weiss as she got the block, and it's going to be gathered, though, by Hellefinger. Hellefinger now out to Schmidt at the top of the key, guarded by Katie Lake, who had a big game last game. Now she passes it off to Cabrera. Cabrera looks inside for Ashley Kramer, and she just gets kind of thrown to the ground by Carly Lanning, who they have missed dearly, I know. Coach Laurie has been saying to me. So it looks like the Thunderhawks will retain possession. We're making a big switch here as we're going to have Cameron Mullen come in along with Mackenzie Hinckley and Bertrand will all come back in the game.
Yeah, four girls coming in for Prairie View there, so quite the change, and that just shows that they've got a deep bench. They're comfortable with rolling right off the bench and having anyone come out and play big minutes in a game. Of course, the lead right now is large here for the girls in black and gold. Thunderhawks up 14-0 on your Steamboat Sailors.
Absolutely. $1:15 left in this one as we have Cameron Mullen moving left to right on your radio dial. She finds Bertrand on the far side corner, guarded by Carly Lanning. Bertrand looks to kick it out. She finds Victoria Cabrera, who finds Haley Stevens inside. That's back out to Bertrand at the top of the key now. They're moving the ball well now as we have Mullen driving in, air ball, and it was tipped out by Weiss, it looked like, and it looks like the Thunderhawks will retain possession as we're going to have Victoria Cabrera on the throw-in. Now we have Mullen back to Cabrera inside. She's going to find Hinckley, and sorry, did that go in? I was looking at my
shot foul.
So Hinckley will be at the line. 14-0. Your Sailors girls getting shut out here in the first quarter of action. 45 seconds left to play.
Yeah, they're going to definitely be looking for at least a bucket here down the stretch. First shot is missed, but you never want to get shut out in a quarter, especially in basketball. It's a high-scoring game. Even in the ones that aren't, you know what I mean. It's 2 points for the lowest, unless you're at the free throw line.
Absolutely.
So you definitely want to get buckets. And the second of those does drop for the Prairie View squad. And so 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
After the ensuing change of possession, Katie Lake lost the ball there. That was stolen by, looked like Cabrera. And then finally on the fast break pass got tipped out of bounds. So it'll be Cabrera now back on the inbounds pass in Prairie Dogs trying to add to this lead. 15-0 now.
The Prairie Dogs.
Sorry, Prairie View.
That's great.
My apologies.
Hey, Freudian slip, we all have
Prairie
them, but that's the beauty, you know?
You're right. Anyways, Cameron Mullen, she's going to find Victoria Cabrera, who takes the 3-ball, buries it, 18-0, 20 seconds left. We have Quinn Kleins now getting her first minutes of the game. She's going to move up the court. Even though they have an 18 lead, Prairie View still putting on this nice press. Sierra Harrison finds Danica Bradshaw, puts up a fake, and she's going to get tossed to the ground, fouled there. That was on Bertrand. So it looks like it'll be Sailors ball still with 7.9 left. So D-Brad, as they call her, the senior who's been in this program for all 4 years, big piece. She's going to call for movement now. Finds Weiss. She's got limited time, about 3 seconds left, and she's going to find Quinn Kleins up at the buzzer beater. That's going to be blocked. And so that does it, folks, for our first quarter of action as your Sailors are down 18-0 early.
We'll be back in 30 seconds for second quarter play. This is KTYV 98.9. Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. 30 seconds for second quarter play. This is KTYV 98.9. Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat 8 is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat 8, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat 8, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat 8, the helpful all your home needs place.
When are you posting my Christmas one? Is it?
Welcome back here. We are live from Steamboat Springs High School as the Steamboat Sailors girls basketball team is taking on the Prairie View Thunder Hawks. What a name.
Not the Prairie Dogs?
Not the Prairie Dogs. My fumbling my words there earlier, but Prairie View has a big 18-0 lead over the Sailors, and I think that I don't know what to say. What do you think?
I think that it's going to be growing pains for these girls. This is a tough team, a really good team from the Front Range. And so I think that the girls just have to kind of get some points on the board. Good shot there from
Sammy Kennedy.
But, it's just about growing, learning, and moving on to that second game. They've still got a lot of basketball left in the weekend. Prairie View could very well contend for this tournament title.
Absolutely.
And so, that's the type of team they have. Sometimes that's just the draw you get. And I think that Steamboat's just kind of got to look to the positives and definitely put some buckets in.
That's Mr. Chase there doing phenomenal color. And just want to say a quick thanks to UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center and also Doc's Auto Clinic. You're stepping on my
You weren't giving me my phone,
I thought you were asking for the laptop. I'm sorry, fighting there inside the press box. Anyways, 18-0, 7 minutes left in this one as Prairie View retains possession. We have Victoria Cabrera trying to get by Quinn Kleins. Nice pass outside there to Jordan Hellefinger, and she's going to bounce it off the inside rim before it's rebounded by Cabrera, who puts it back up for two more. 20-0 now, 6:45 left as we have Danica Bradshaw taking up the court. She finds Quinn Kleins cross court to Sammy Kennedy, who's going to get trapped on the far side. Finds Bradshaw once more. Pass off to Kleins, to Weiss, near side three-point line. She runs the baseline, turns around, post moves, and puts up the layup. She's going to get a travel call there, and that will be Prairie View once more as they retain the 20-0 lead. Sailors girls getting shut out here early. Their big scores like Katie Lake, Sammy Kennedy, and Shelby Weiss have not done anything tonight. They have, just haven't put the ball in the bucket. Either way, Prairie View possession as we have a shot go up for Madeline Schmidt. She buries that one from about 15 feet, 22-0, 6:10 left. Bradshaw now for the Sailors. She finds Weiss, who's going to get trapped near side corner. Weiss tries to throw a post move in there. She runs the paint, and that'll be a foul there as she kind of got tossed to the ground. She looks angry. rejecting help-ups from all the Prairie View girls. We have a few changes now as Katie Lake's going to come in the game for Sierra Harrison, and Carly Lanning will come back in for Shelby Weiss. Prairie View with the 22-0 lead, slowing it down now. Don't need to do much to retain this lead, just play good defense. What do you say, Vlad?
Yeah, again, I mean, the girls here for your Sailors definitely looking to get on the scoreboard. If they can go on a little bit of a run, you got to just set small goals in games like these. It's a tough opponent, as we kind of talked about. So, you start with maybe a 4-6 point run, 2 or 3 buckets, and then you move on to your next goal that you set for yourself. And we talked about it even last weekend, overall, maybe in the back of his head, Coach Ibarra is saying, let's try and get to 20 this game, overall point total. And so it's the small things that you start having to play for. Those small victories are what's going to kind of get you through a game like this and ready for the next one.
Okay, Vladin, phenomenal there. I know you're used to.
It's Vladin.
Vladin.
It's not
I'm sorry. It's a very unique name.
Yes.
Thanks for calling me out, though.
I've heard it enough. I'm like, all right. Yeah, he's going to be calling games with me for the long term. So
I have the same thing with my name, Lowen. Logan.
I've said Lowen the whole time.
That's good.
100% accuracy over
math
here.
Skills maybe not great, but name skills on point.
On point, yeah.
So 22-0 still as the Prairie View Thunderhawks are taking this lead right to the Sailors. 5:30 left in this one as we have Ashley Kramer shooting free throws after a foul. She misses the first one. And here comes the second. This one's going to go up and not down. So 22-0 still. Danica Bradshaw on the retained rebound. She puts one up from the free throw line. No good. Good shot take there as that's going to be gathered by Katie Lake once again. Finds Sammy Kennedy inside. She puts one up. That's no good either. Nice pass there. Outlet pass. But it's going to be taken by Quinn Kleins, who then gets an over and back call. And Prairie View will have it once more. So we have Cameron Mullen now on the throw-in. She's going to find Lauren Bertrand, the point guard.
For any listeners who are also watching online, I apologize because I'm trying to run like 4 different things at once, including the camera. So if there are times where I'm a little slow and turning it, please understand why. Absolutely.
We understand. Quinn Klein's now getting trapped on the near side of the court as Coach Ibarra will help her up. And Coach Lori Raper and Coach Ibarra, this is their second year doing this. They're going to call a timeout, have a talk with their girls as really have been shut out so far halfway through this second quarter of action. 4:53 left. I'm with Vladin Chase here. Vladin. I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
I'm always paying attention. Lowen, come on. You should know better.
It's Lowen.
I said Lowen. That's exactly what I said.
I'm just making sure.
Again, I'm paying attention.
All right.
4:53 to go here.
And I'd like to say a quick shout out to Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service body auto shop. Call them at 879-1515. UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you are feeling short-handed. And Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Here we go now. Sailors throw in Bradshaw. She's going to throw an errant pass. That's going to be stolen. And it looks like that is Cameron Mullen on the ground, as they're going to say that's going to be Thunderhawks ball. Still getting shut out here. But a lot of good things to take away. Good ball movement. Not quite in their foul. A lot of fouls yet. I mean, yes, they are. They're in bonus. I'm sorry. There's just a good shot takes. Danica Bradshaw, Carly Lanning, both the seniors missing. last week. Definitely putting up some good takes. Just got to swish it in that twine now, Vladen. Got you there.
You know what they say, man. Tomahawk gooseneck.
That's right. I don't know what they say. Never heard that. Carly Lanning takes the 3-point ball. No good there. Rebound gathered. Scuffle on the ground. And it looks like they're going to give that one back to Prairie View. Looks like we're getting hometown.
Tomahawk gooseneck.
Okay. He just explained that to me. Looks like we're getting hometown by the hometown refs here, Vlad. Anyways.
22-0 score right now. Prairie View keeps this one inbounds, and a shot from range. That one is off the back of the rim, stays out, and the rebound is going to be whistled down.
Yeah, that was
possession.
That was a shot from Cabrera, who has a couple buckets tonight. 3-point ball, almost buried it, but no good there. So now we have Steamboat Sailors balls. We're going to have Carly Lanning on the throw-in, and the Prairie View team is going to drop back one as Bradshaw will take it up the court now. She switches hands, loses it immediately to Haley Stevens. Haley Stevens looks for the outlet pass, and once again there's another scuffle. Nice job there to get it out. That was Cabrera, and she passes it out back to Cabrera from Bertrand. Takes the 3 ball. That's going to be no good, and that'll be out of bounds. Looks like nope, they're going to give that one to Prairie View. 22-0, 3:52 left in this half. Prairie View on the throw-in now. They're going to sub in Ashley Kramer. She'll come in for Cabrera, who's having a pretty good game tonight. So now we have Kramer on the toss-in. Kramer finds Haley Stevens. Stevens puts one up in the paint. No good. Rebound by Katie Lake. Lake now, the sophomore, at 11 points last week at the patch tournament. Takes it, finds Bradshaw behind the 3-point line, wants it, doesn't take it. Instead, passes back to Katie Lake. Lake now, far side corner, going to get the travel call.
Yeah, she just kind of lost it. When she went for the spin, she switched her pivot foot, and that turns into the travel call that we see. 22-0, as you've alluded to before, a little bit quieter offense. Initially, Prairie View, especially in that first quarter and the first few minutes, kind of came out storming, and now they've kind of slowed down somewhat, and I'd attest that to some adjustments being made on the Steamboat side of the ball. So defensively, they're starting to shore it up a little bit. Still looking for those first points. It's tough because you know, even in this one, and you're looking at it low, and it's tough at times to find those positives offensively for Steamboat when you're still at a scoreless game. There's been good ball movement, good shot takes. Now it's all about putting one in, and there it is.
There it is. Sammy Kennedy, the sophomore, number 4, puts in the team's first points of the game, actually. Nice shot take there. That was about 13 feet from Kennedy. And back to Prairie View. So we have Mackenzie Hinckley working the paint. That's going to be taken away by Bradshaw, who then loses it again. Another scuffle, and that's going to get out by Haley Stevens. Stevens finds Kramer, and now things are slowing down here. Good defense from Danica Bradshaw.
They do an excellent job, Prairie View, that is. They do an excellent job of when they're on the floor, they get the ball out quickly, because obviously movement on the floor will result in a travel. They're doing a really good job of that quick ball movement. Prairie View's a strong team. I mean, you look at it, and they've subbed in for it at times. Defensively, very strong. I've actually had some experience with the Thunderhawks boys and girls team. Years ago, I was working for a company in Denver, and we called some. And the Thunderhawks are notorious. I mean, year in, year out, a really strong basketball program. And so there's another 2 put in on a layup that's just inside, and good rebounding there. But Steamboat has, it's a good measuring stick for them, because they can definitely take this video that I'm doing and look at it and kind of see where their adjustments can be made as Quinn Kleins shoots one that's just off the outside of the rim, stays out, but Katie Lake with an offensive rebound.
Yeah, that was Jaden Pierce for Prairie View earlier, who put that lead 24-2. Sammy Kennedy tries to drive the paint. She's going to get rejected by Stevens. And outlet pass to Cameron Mullen. Mullen's going to move it far side to Ashley Kramer as she tried to load up for the 3, but it looks like that Steamboat's faithful student section held her off as they were yelling in her ear. So that's going to get out of bounds. Carly Lanning will be on the throw-in as it's Steamboat ball. Sammy Kennedy will... Nope, I'm sorry. That's going to be Danica Bradshaw will take a seat as Molly Brown, wearing number 23, will get in the game. So Molly Brown, the freshman, had a decently good game there last week for the Sailors. Just want to say another quick shout out to Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40 and Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. So we're again in transition as the Thunderhawks have the ball. That'll be Jaden Pierce putting one up. That's going to be no good. Rebound by the freshman Molly Brown, and she wants the fast break try. Puts up a layup, and that's no good. Good effort there by Brown, and rebound by the Thunderhawks. Lauren Bertrand having a pretty good game. She's going to get that one stolen by Katie Lake, wearing number 11. And she's going to get that one stolen by Ashley Kramer, who puts up one more, 26-22. 40 seconds left in this half. And Molly Quinn Kleins is tying her shoe as they were in transition. Lake lost the ball, and now just a lot of things going on here as we keep switching off possession, just steals and errant passes. Either way, 26-22, 26.6 seconds left in this one. And it looks like Steamboat will call a quick timeout. So this first half is about over, giving us some good insight. Vladen, anything else to say? I think we've covered most of it.
No, the girls are doing all right. They got their 2 points that they wanted. They're on the board. It's a little heartbreaking, obviously. You go into that huddle. It's really tough. You're looking for some points and more than 2 in a game like this. But in terms of growing, this team, I still think, has a lot of learning to do, but they also have a lot of potential. On the flip side of that, potential is the most expensive word that you'll have out there. So,
yep, I agree. I mean,
yeah. I know you would.
Yeah, I always agree with the master. Quick shout out to Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Friends coming to town, call us at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. And UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you are feeling shorthanded, as well as Chris Puckett at the downtown's Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Member SBIC. SIPC. Why does this... Okay, never mind. You're right. I thought it was a typo.
No, the reason I say that is that's like a legality thing, you know?
Yeah, SIPC. Okay. My apologies.
You're good. You're good to go, bud. 13 seconds on the clock here. Prairie View with the drive. Bucket is down. That's another 2 points for those girls wearing their black uniforms. 28-2 lead. Steamboat now coming back the other way. And the countdown commences. Shot is not going to go. And the horn sounds.
That was Madeline Schmidt on that last bucket for Prairie View to put the lead up to 26. So 28-2. Sammy Kennedy with the only bucket of the half for the Sailors, as they're going to walk off disappointed here. But always room to bounce back.
We'll be back with more action for Low and Epstein. I'm Vlad and Chase. This is KTYV 98.9. Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Okay, so... And Chase, this is KTYV 98.9. Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors basketball on 98.9. Sponsored by Doc's Auto Clinic,
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash,
Steamboat Dental Center,
and Chris Puckett with Denver Jones.
Get on SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. And check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors basketball was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency,
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center,
Russell's Auto Salon,
and and Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Remember, our sponsors support the Sailors, so please support our sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9 presents Steamboat Sailors Basketball, only on 98.9 and SteamboatRadio.com.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Mac Renicker. I'm a junior in high school. I wear number 20. I am a forward. I started playing basketball in the 3rd grade. I also like football and rugby. I don't know where I want to go to college, but if I do play in college, I will play basketball. In 10 years, I see myself with a successful job and living a happy life. Outside of school, I am involved in SMT. My favorite subject in school is math because it's my last class of the day. My favorite movie is Transformers because it's just an action movie, which is a classic. Last summer, I visited my brother in Wisconsin. I checked out a couple colleges, and I did a lot of camping. My goals this season is to win league and compete for Western Slope Player of the Year. My goals in life are to just be a productive member of society. What I remember most about being a sailor is all the good guys and family that are good teammates. I'm Mac Renicker, I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wharton of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouthguard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouthguards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouthguard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Molly Kleins, and I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 25, and my position is point guard. I've been playing for 6 years, and I also like to play soccer. I'd like to go to college somewhere in Colorado or Wisconsin. If I play in college, it would probably be soccer. In 10 years, I see myself being a special education teacher. Outside of school, I'm also involved in club sports like soccer and basketball. My favorite subject in school is writing. My favorite movie is Zootopia because of the majestic characters. Last summer, I worked for STARS, which is a local sports adaptive program, and I definitely think that could be in my future, and I really love spending time with the kids. My goals for the season are to become a better shooter and a better teammate, and my goals for life are to have a dog and name it Simon. Simon would be a golden retriever. What I will remember most about being a sailor is the positive environment that the school has. I'm Molly Kleins, sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paints and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
Where's kids? Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Jimmy Osborne. I'm a junior. My number is 34, and I play center or power forward. I've been playing since I was in 3rd grade. I don't really play any other sports, but I'd like to play track. I'd like to go to college at Western or Mesa. I'm not sure if I would want to play in college. In 10 years, I see myself living a happy life, maybe in Steamboat. Outside of school, I'm also involved in team council. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite movie is Jaws the Revenge, just because of how corny it is. Last summer, I worked at Stars and had a lot of great memories there. My goals for this season are to become the Western Slope League champion. My goals in life are to go to college and have a good life. What I'll remember most about being a sailor is all the good times I've had with my teammates. I'm Jimmy Osborne. I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches, they're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company that is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowners throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's thrill.
Welcome back to, we're on, right? Yeah, welcome back to Steamboat Springs Sailors girls basketball as they went into the half down 28-2. And we're just about ready to tip off the third quarter here of play. Sammy Kennedy leading the way with with those 2 points for the Sailors. A lot of good things to take away, though. That
was tough. That was the toughest one. That was the toughest first half. Well, toughest half overall of the season so far.
Absolutely.
But like you said, there's a lot of building. This is a regrowing year. It's a really weird thing to talk about, kind of, rebuilding years in terms of high school, because you only are, allotted 4 seasons with each athlete, except for you, Lowen. They get an extra season with you. But apart from that, you're, only getting to get 4 years for most people. So in terms of that, it's tough to say rebuilding, but it is. This is an organization that's still trying to draw in a lot of girls. Their numbers are a little bit down from past years. And so with that, that's where the rebuild, quote-unquote rebuild kind of comes into effect. And you look, you've got JC May out there, and she's a captain and she's a sophomore. So there's a lot of things that can be improved upon for Steamboat, but there's definitely a lot of learning for these girls that haven't had a lot of varsity time. We're underway with this second half of play, third quarter of action. In fact, Thunderhawks going to have the ball for this first possession here. Taking to the top of the key, it's going to be Bertrand. She gives one off. In the paint, shot. That's stuffed down. Great job from Lake and May. Both had hands on the leather, and it turns into a possession for Steamboat. Wonderful job with the block there. And the first possession for Steamboat, defensively at least, is a success. We'll see if they can follow it up with some points on the board. They're down 26 right now. 28-2 is the score. Your Sailors are left to right on the radio dial here on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. That pass was just over the head of the intended target as Harrison got a little bit too much on it. Wasn't going to be gathered in there by Lanning, though she almost was able to reach it. 7:22 to go here in the third quarter. 28-2 score. Thunderhawks possession, number 2 offensively for the girls in black. That layup is down and then out. And so it remains 28-2, rebounded by May. Up quickly now to Harrison. She steps up at the three-point line. Now from the free throw line, a shot comes. That was a good opportunity for Kennedy, not quite able to put that one home as she airmailed it. And it's going to be Thunderhawks once again. Quick little behind the back play from Bertrand. Swings it to the near side three-point line. And deciding to give it a go there was Cameron Mullen, and she got enough on it. In fact, too much. And another air ball. That one ends up out of bounds. And so possession now for Steamboat. Again, they're left to right on the radio dial here on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. You can also watch online as well at steamboatradio.com. Under 7 to play now in this third quarter. 28-2 score. And this is going to be Harrison, who can't quite come up with the possession. She was trying to make her way into the paint. Got dispossessed, worked back the other way, but a quick turnover by the Thunderhawks with an errant pass of their own. Steamboat has another chance at it. Here's Katie Lake now. Going to take this one up court. Pulls up short of the midcourt line. Fires over to JC May near side. Her pass hit off the defender's hand. Still got to the target, though. Comes right back to May. And it went through Carly Lanning. Lanning gets it right back from May as they play pitch and catch. Now to Lake. And she goes and went for the bank shot. Didn't quite get enough on it to get there. And it turns into another Thunderhawks possession. 6:15 to go, and ticking down here in the third stanza. This is going to be worked by Bertrand. Dispossessed. Great job there from Kennedy. She's coming up, stops in the paint, pulls up, shoots one. That drops. That's her 4th point of the game. And a nice job from Samantha Kennedy. Great work. She was 1 on 3, ends up stopping short, and all of the defenders kept going. Had plenty of time and space to work with, puts it home. At the other end, the Thunderhawks tuck a layup in of their own as well, and that extends that lead back out to 26. But the Sailors already firing quicker than they did last quarter, and last half, in fact. Sammy Kennedy once more with all the points so far in the day. 3 ball from JC May, far side of the court, and the rebounds picked up by Lanning. Couldn't get that one to drop either, though. And the Thunderhawks finally do get a rebound of their own, and defense turns to offense here with 5:22 to go. A 30-4 lead. Your Sailors are down to this Thunderhawks squad. Again, it's one of those front-range squads. It's really a tough opponent. And a shot, that one for 3 is going to drop from Prairie View, and it's a 33-4 lead. And so Steamboat just looking to find a little bit of offense. Once again, that's going to be the big thing down the stretch here for the Sailors girls squad, is just finding some offense and seeing if they might not be able to build that momentum up on the offensive side of the ball and hopefully take it into the next games, because there's plenty of basketball left. Thunderhawks with a layup on the other side of the court. That's rebounded by Lanning. She pulls up, stopped her dribble, pulls a pass quickly to Katie Lake, finds the midcourt line, and Lake and the Sailors offense are at it once again. Has to pull up her dribble, gives it off to Sierra Harrison, quickly over to Kennedy. 3 ball from May, not going to drop. She had the chance from the far side of the three arc, and it turns into a foul, I believe, on the ensuing rebound. I think an over the back called against Harrison, and that will be possession now for the Thunderhawks. The press is going to be on here for Steamboat. 4:27 to go, and ticking down here in this third quarter of play. Bertrand with a quick little run of it. Her ball, though, is going to go off the backboard, off the rim, and stay out. Here's a J.C. May possession now for Steamboat. Gives it to Lake. She crosses the midcourt line, and Katie Lake fires over to J.C. May, far side of the court, still outside the three. Going to do a quick pass to Lanning, who had moved into the slot and right up at the top of the key. Quickly to Lake, near side, deep in the corner, tries to make a move and cut into the lane, and eventually, via a wrestling move, it turns into a jump ball. Lone, what are you seeing here in the third quarter?
Vladen, I think that the girls, I think that Coach Raper and Coach Ibarra went to the locker room, told them, okay, we're down by a large deficit right now, got to keep our cool, got to start rotating some of these freshman girls in the game. And I think that's really what's most important, getting these young girls some time, because they really are the future of this program.
Bertrand just got fouled. That's going to drop as an and one because she did make the basket as well. J.C. May with another foul there to her name, as that is the third one on the evening. Bertrand with the extra point as well. The free throw drops in as she made it, and a 36-4 lead now for the Thunderhawks over your Steamboat Sailors girls basketball squad. Fired out to Carly Lanning. Lanning's going to try and switch the court. Gets it to the top of the key for waiting Sammy Kennedy. Back to Lanning. Now into the paint. Here's Sierra Harrison. Drives. Shoots. Shooting foul. And that's going to turn into 2 at the line for number 42, Sierra Harrison. 3:45 left here in the third quarter of play. 36-4 score as Harrison will try to reel it back in somewhat and give some points to someone apart from Kennedy, who's got all 4 so far for your Sailors. First one does not drop for Harrison. She's going to go back to the line for a second go of it. See if she can tuck one home here.
Yeah, so Sierra Harrison's going to take her second shot of this game. Sailors down 36-4 with 3:45 left. Shout out to Tanner Raper. His mom's the head coach of this team. Sorry, assistant coach of this team. He's up here doing the camera work for us, as Vlad and I have no one else to do it for us. So thank you, Tanner.
He was also the quarterback at times.
Were you the quarterback?
He threw the ball a few times. he played every position, didn't you?
Yeah, he except for the ones that made us win.
That's a low blow. Shot fired. Steamboat is down 36-5. Harrison did make one of her 2 free throws, and the lead is extensive for Thunderhawks. But the Sailors' offense getting going, at least more so than the first half here, and we are only in quarter 3, so there's a chance to get at least some points back here. Another and one play, though. It looks as though dropping that is Madeline Schmidt. She'll go to the line for an additional opportunity at points here. Prairie View extends the lead out, and Schmidt is at the line here with that and one play. The faithful who are still around, still looking to make some noise here on the line, but Schmidt is able to overcome that, makes the free throw, and it turns into a 39-5 lead. Lowen, I'm not so sure about your dance moves, man.
You don't like my dance moves, Vlad?
I didn't say I didn't like them. I just said I'm not too sure about them.
I think that
3:02 to go and ticking down to the third quarter of play. 39-5 the score. Here's Shelby Weiss, who's checked back in the game for Steamboat. Back up top of the key. That is Lanning. Shot from the near side now from Lake. Not going to drop. It's turned into a Thunderhawk possession as they were able to scoop up that loose ball. A nice job jumping up for Heffelinger. And now it turns into a long 3 ball. Not going to go. Great rebound from Carly Lanning. And she quickly outlets to Katie Lake. A little bit quieter here in the second half of play as some of these fans realize that it's a little later than Vladen's bedtime, and they have gone home to make up for that. Shelby Weiss trying to make a quick little drive. Going to turn into a travel. Again, one of those plays where the pivot foot kind of lifted up and off the ground. And so another travel against the Sailors, and the Thunderhawks will have a chance at possession. Quick little outlet. One person, that was Katie Lake, was up there challenging. And it is going to be Schmidt now. Tried to make a little move, but again got taken down in the process. And a foul called. It looked as though J.C. May will have her 4th of the game. And so she will be checking out, I'm assuming, here in relatively short time. Thunderhawks possession. They'll want to keep her for the fourth and final quarter of action. 2 minutes left now in this third stanza. Worked up quickly by Steamboat off of an errant shot from Thunderhawks that did not drop. Now Katie Lake into the lane. Shot off the backboard and rebounded by the girls in black. Out come the Thunderhawks the other way. Prairie View with a good opportunity. Another bucket here as Schmidt's in, and that one will drop. And so the lead is extended yet again. 41-5 here.
Yeah, that'll put Prairie View over 40 points. Great ball movement from Prairie View. Just like to say a quick shout out to our local sponsors, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. And Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Did it right that time, Vladen. And Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com.
I mean, I wouldn't have said anything if you didn't, but that wasn't even the same ad that you read. You did Chris Puckett,
I know,
SIPC. So at least, yeah, you read it's FDIC. It's a completely different organization.
Yeah, but it's like the same for generic.
All right, bud. All right. Okay. There's Shelby Weiss. Her first 2 points of the game. 41-7 the score now. As Weiss puts down for a score for your Sailors. That was about from 8 feet out. Now a 3-ball here from Prairie View. Not going to go. Rebound does come down to the Thunderhawks. Another layup opportunity and a second chance after that. But eventually J.C. May comes up with possession for Steamboat. And 41-7 the score.
34 seconds left to end this third quarter of action as Katie Lake's going to take the lane. Errant pass there as Prairie View will get possession back.
25, 24, 23 on the clock. I can count down all night long.
That's good.
Shot comes and drops. That was Cameron Mullen with the opportunity, and that turns into 2 more points for Prairie View. 43-7 the score. Steamboat down big in this one. Under 10 to go in the quarter. J.C. May with a long 3-ball. That one almost good from way downtown. I think she was shopping in 7th Street downtown Shopping Center here in Steamboat when she took that shot. 43-7 the score. 0.9 on the clock. So we'll have an inbound play, but it will probably not turn into an opportunity. I mean, that's not a lot of time on the clock. Here's Katie Lake. Ball's touched, and May couldn't go up with it as she couldn't quite handle that ball on the inbound pass. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter of play. 43-7 the score. Your Sailors are down in a big way. They'll look to just keep the ball rolling, though. They did get 5 points in that quarter, and so you have to look at a game like this. You have to look at the positives, and that is progression. We will be back for Lowen Epstein on Vladen Chase, and we will have fourth quarter action on the other side of this 30-second timeout right here on KTYV 98.9. Epstein on Vladen Chase, and we will have fourth quarter action on the other side of this 30-second timeout right here on KTYV 98.9.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
He's not doing it.
Sports on FM.
Step over.
This is 98.9 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
Quick points there for Sammy Kennedy right as we started the quarter. Sorry that we missed it, but we got you covered. Sammy Kennedy, nice little layup play. I'm Vladen Chase. We are here on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM.
And I'm Lone Epstein as we are here in Steamboat Springs at the Shootout tournament. Sailors are down 43-9 with this fourth quarter just getting underway. Sammy Kennedy, wearing number 4, just put up her 6th point of the game. And so she has 6 of the 9 here for the Sailors. And here we go now as we have Danica Bradshaw. I had a mind blank there. She throws off to Erica Simmons. Erica Simmons back to Bradshaw. She takes a three-pointer just off the front of the rim there. Nice shot there from the seasoned senior as she's going to have to step up and be a big leader on this team this year. So that'll bring us down to 6:50 left. This clock will stay ticking as the Prairie View Thunderhawks will retake possession. So now we're down here with Hinckley. She's going to move it up. She's going to pass over to Schmidt. Schmidt now with Bradshaw guarding her. She's going to take the lane, drives it in, puts one up, fouled, and one there for Schmidt. Madeline Schmidt, the sophomore, having a pretty decent game here tonight as she just kind of took the lead, took the paint there and buried that one to extend this lead to 45-9. 6:21 left in this game, folks, as we have some freshmen getting some time here. Rose Epstein, as well as Erica Simmons and Molly Brown. Both
Epstein. That sounds familiar.
I don't know from who. Oh, that's right. That's my sister. She's going to get some time here along with 2 other of her freshman friends. And off that second free throw, it's going to be rebound gathered by Prairie View. That's going to be Kramer taking it in the paint. That's going to be Rose thrown to the ground there as Kramer retains it back outside. She's going to pass it out to Schmidt. Back to Kramer now. Kramer back to Schmidt. They're just playing pass and catch here as that's a handoff back to Kramer. She takes the lane. Back to Stevens. Inside to Pierce. Puts it up. And that's going to just bounce around for a second before it comes back down. Gathered by the freshman Erica Simmons. Now we have Danica Bradshaw slowing it down, running it up here. She's going to pass it off to Molly Brown. Back to Simmons in the near side corner. Finds Sammy Kennedy in the paint. Back to Bradshaw, who puts up a three-pointer. Need a little bit more arc on that one, but nice shot take there from Bradshaw. It's going to be Kramer back out now. Nice pass there to Gregory, who puts in an easy layup on the immediate fast break. So that's going to put him at 47-9 with 5.5 left as Simmons, wearing number 2, the freshman for the Sailors, will show off her ball skills. She's been a big part of this offense as she gives it to Molly Brown. Tough defense there by Kramer as she keeps getting her hands in there for the Thunderhawks. Simmons is going to be trapped in this near side corner, falls to the ground, and they're going to call that to be Sailors' ball still.
Good Wolf play there from Schmidt, who recognized the opportunity. Simmons was worried about the defender that was on her left, and Schmidt came right in and created a jump ball.
Yeah, so Simmons now, they're moving it clockwise. What are you telling
Streaks,
me?
Man.
Well, I thought it was like an important text, but no. Anyways, as that ball sailed out of bounds on the pass intended for Sammy Kennedy, Prairie, the Thunderhawks will have possession now. Inside to Haley Stevens, who puts up another bucket, 49-9. Good transition defense here from the Sailors tonight, though. Just maybe not doing as well in the paint. That's something they'll work on this week in practice, but like I said, good job in transition. Kramer now, as that possession from the Sailors was picked off. Kramer now will try to get around Sammy Kennedy. She will call for movement, gets it, and lose it for a second before it's retained by Pierce. Pierce will have a handoff to Schmidt. Schmidt now trying to work around Molly Brown, the freshman. She'll get trapped in the corner. She finally gets it off to Pierce, and Pierce sends it, tries to send it far side corner to Kramer. That's going to be out of bounds. Sailors ball with 3:36 left in this one. Another shout out to Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Rose Epstein now getting her first touch of the game, and she's going to get that one stolen away by Helfinger, and that's a transition pass intercepted by Molly Brown. Good defense there. She looks up court to Sammy Kennedy. Sammy Kennedy's going to fall to the ground as that one's tipped out of bounds. Will stay Sailors possession. UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you are feeling shorthanded. And Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sets of investing. Member SIPC.
You really were pumped about that.
Simmons now finds Molly Brown, who takes the 3 ball and is just going to hit air. But good shot take. She had a wide open one there. The freshman just finding her ground this season.
I don't know if you knew this, but that's actually 3 points in Ukrainian league.
An air ball? That took me a second. Thank you for the fun facts, Mr. Colorman.
I'm all over it.
So this will stay. That will be a push on. It looks like that was Molly Brown. So Kramer now will shoot 2 as the Sailors are in the bonus. First one goes up. That's no good. And Shelby Weiss, the sophomore, wearing number 30 on her back, will come back in for Sammy Kennedy. And this second free throw, the remaining fans here trying to make as much noise as they can. That one's in and out, gathered by Weiss. Weiss now passes it to Molly Brown. Brown moving it up the court, getting some significant time here in this second half from Coach Raper and Ibarra. I know they really like her. She finds Simmons in the corner and puts up a 15-footer. That's no good. That's going to be gathered, though, by Pierce. Pierce finds Kramer on the pass to get it past half court. Now it's Kramer driving the lane. Nobody stopped her there, and she's going to get a and one foul there. Was that right?
Nope,
no, that's a charge. I'm sorry. Shelby Weiss kind of took the charge, and she knew it from the beginning. So that bucket will not count, as Sailors will take possession here. Simmons on the throw-in. She's going to find Bradshaw.
Do we want to make a quick bet?
Okay, what's the bet?
I don't think Tanner hit the recording button.
I'm willing to bet that he did not either.
Okay, well then we're not betting.
All right.
We both think he didn't hit the recording button.
Sorry for everybody.
They can still view it.
Oh, they can still view it. Just sorry.
Coach Ibarra
won't have a third quarter to look at. Anyways, here's Bradshaw out to Brown. Good ball movement here from the Sailors as Shelby Weiss doing her post moves inside the paint. She passes it out to Bradshaw. Back to Weiss. Weiss puts up an 18-footer. That one's off the rim and out. So this will be Prairie View ball with 57 seconds left in this game. Sailors are down 51-9 to this really good Prairie View team. So Schmidt now on the recurring fast break. She's going to find Helfinger, who drops in the layup. Now once more we have Bradshaw with 35 seconds left in this one, folks. Bradshaw, the senior, does not have a point tonight. They're going to need to get her going this season. She shoots one out to Simmons. That one's going to be picked off, and Schmidt will take it on the fast break. Drops in one more. Good game from Schmidt tonight as she puts him up to 55. As one more time we have the Sailors with 15 seconds left. Simmons will have it. Simmons finds Brown. Brown looks. She's going to get trapped in the corner. Doesn't know where to go. Almost stolen there. Finds Weiss as she calls for it. Weiss at the top of the key. Puts up a deep three-pointer. Almost makes it. Nice try there from Shelby Weiss. And that, folks, will do it as the Sailors will fall to 0-3, 55-9 loss there. But a nice effort there. A lot of good things to take away. We will see what Coach Ibarra and Coach Raper have to say after this game. For Vlad and Chase, I'm Lone Epstein saying so long from the Steamboat Springs High School. We're not saying from the Steamboat Springs High School. We're not saying. wait or something?
This is KTYV 99 Sports on FM, also heard and watched.
Your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is the Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services